Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our top story tonight continues with the alarming issue of covert electromagnetic weapon attacks in a local neighborhood. A new report sheds light on the motives and actions behind these attacks, specifically focusing on an elderly man from El Salvador who allegedly uses these devices to harass his neighbor. Joanna, can you give us more insight into this disturbing scenario?
Of course, Matthew. This report delves into the psychological, cultural, and technical factors that drive this man's behavior. It paints a picture of an individual hardened by past experiences in El Salvador, which may have instilled a survival mentality and a compulsion to dominate his environment. This obsession with control leads him to extreme measures, including the use of electromagnetic devices to silence perceived disturbances from his neighbor.
The report suggests that this man's long-term residency in the apartment has made him accustomed to a certain level of quiet and simplicity, which clashes with the productive activities of his neighbor. His cultural background, emphasizing machismo and dominance, further fuels his need to assert authority. This combination of psychological fixation and cultural influences creates a volatile situation.
Indeed, Matthew. The man's connections within his community and family may also play a role. The report theorizes that he shares his frustrations and strategies with others, possibly receiving additional tactics and support. A family member with connections to gangs or military training could provide him with the knowledge and skills needed to use devices.
It's a complex and troubling scenario, Joanna. The man's technical proficiency, whether through a background in electronics or self-taught skills, enables him to acquire or even construct the electromagnetic device. This access, coupled with a determination to maintain control, leads to incessant monitoring and targeting of his neighbor's activities, causing significant physical and psychological harm.
The impact on the victim is severe. Constant exposure to electromagnetic radiation can result in headaches, fatigue, and sleep disturbances. The psychological stress from incessant targeting creates a pervasive sense of fear and anxiety, potentially leading to mental health issues. The victim's social and occupational life is also disrupted, causing isolation and decreased job performance.
This situation underscores the importance of community vigilance and the need for timely intervention by authorities and mental health professionals. The report recommends a thorough investigation of the victim's claims, the installation of monitoring equipment to detect electromagnetic radiation, and providing temporary protection or relocation for the victim. Long-term solutions include ongoing monitoring and community awareness initiatives.
It's crucial that these recommendations are acted upon swiftly to ensure the safety and well-being of all residents. Understanding the motives behind such extreme behaviors can help in developing effective strategies to address and mitigate these issues. Authorities and mental health professionals must work together to identify, intervene, and support individuals exhibiting harmful behavior.
Thank you, Joanna. This story highlights the complexities and dangers of covert electromagnetic weapon attacks and the urgent need for action. We will continue to follow this story closely and provide updates as they become available.
Absolutely, Matthew. The safety and well-being of the community depend on our collective efforts to address and resolve such critical issues. That concludes our top story for tonight. Stay tuned for more updates and other news after the break.